Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? This your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. And thank you for your comments, man. I wanna thank Rio or Rio, UL, I mean UV1GS. I don't know how to say that, but you know what I'm saying? I guess it's Rio or Rio. I want to thank you for your comment. Much appreciated for the comment. I want y'all to keep the comments coming in because they spark the conversation, and I think we need to have the conversation when it comes to music, when it comes to rap, hip-hop, or just creating your own genre, such as what I did with Ghost Wave. You know what I mean? Ghost Wave is a new genre that I created basically for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, I guess in the years to come, when people want to jump on Ghost Wave, they could do it, but Ghost Wave is basically cinematic air hop. Is a form of, I guess you would say, hip hop, but it's not actually hip hop. It's air hop. It's the way I put like an airy, flowy, like ghost wave, you know what I'm saying, style together. It's a cinematic melodies, but like airy. So it's different from like the hard hitting hip hop, boom, 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 all in your face. You know what I mean? But it's still dope. So my genre, I'm working on it still, and it's going to be coming out. I got a song coming out in 2025 in summer 2025, which is going to be like the epitome of like Ghost Wave, right? Created by 005 Dynasty. Anyway, so wonderful comment. I'm gonna read it. First of all, the video was like this. The video that he left a comment on. Why does sampling dominate in music production, right? And yeah, I had the question, why does sampling dominate? Whereas, creating original from scratch and, playing the guitar or playing the piano, doing your chord progressions, changing the key and things of that nature, why doesn't that dominate? Why doesn't musicians dominate? People who are literally creating from scratch and don't take a piece of somebody else's work to make a beat, to make, instrumental, make songs and things of that nature. Why not just, people just become musicians and go out and buy a piece of equipment, buy a guitar, buy a piano, buy a violin, buy a cello, buy a harp, things of this nature, buy a flute, and sit down and learn music theory, practice music theory, and then create their own melodies and their own riffs and their own harmonies and their own chord progressions and their own songs from scratch that provide key changes and that help embark emotion into a record. And I'm glad that this guy made this comment because it brings about this conversation I think we need to talk about. And one thing I want to talk about is timeless pieces. A lot of the hip hop records, they only stick to hip hop and that's it. And they don't become timeless pieces. A lot of them, man. I mean, there's so many hip hop records that come out in a day, and they're just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever. But what you really want to do is you want to make timeless pieces. And how do you make a timeless piece? How do you make a song like Hello? You know what I mean? I believe that's Lionel Richie, right? How do you make a song like that? How do you make a song like Adele, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston? And it doesn't just because it's rap doesn't mean it can't be a timeless piece. And I mean a timeless piece. I'm talking about a timeless piece is a piece of music that will last forever and that could fit into everything. Everything. TV, films. And I'm talking about blockbuster films. Cartoons if it have to. You know what I mean? Like, sad, happy, whatever, just any type of media. You know what I'm saying? Timeless pieces. And most of the time when you start a song out from scratch, you have the possibility of turning it into a timeless piece. For real, for real. So, Rio said, when I listen to ESTG, Mozzie, Ransom, Benny, so you already know Benny, that's Benny the Butcher, or Dave East, Jadakiss, most of their songs are loop, either played by hand or a sample. There's an intro, then the song plays, then the drums are dropped in and out throughout a low-pass filter, and then the song ends. There's no intro, bridge, chords, etc. That's most. He said that's more for R&B, country, etc. I could be wrong, but that's what I hear, and that's the key. That's what he hears, and that's what most people understand when it comes to hip hop because they don't venture out. That's the point. That's been the point of most of my videos. Most of my videos are saying, like, don't settle for what you hear. Don't settle for what this person has told you, what the hip-hop culture has told you. The hip-hop culture put something in front of you, yeah, but take it for what it is and understand it for what it is, and still go and do something else and branch out and create your own style and your own genre. Do you know how many different styles that could have been created by now? So many different genres could have been created by now, but so many people inside of hip hop stick to what they hear and understand and what the culture says is the right way to do hip hop. And that's why you get a lot of these repetitive styles and repetitive beats and repetitive rappers. Everybody's doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, because this person did it, this person did it, this person did it. It's successful for this person, it's successful for this person, it's successful for this person, so I'm going to do the same thing. Whereas you could have created your own style, own way, and there's many other different ways of being successful in this world, especially in the music. But people tend to stick to the same. So like he said, it doesn't matter if it's a sample or if it's played out, it's a loop. Now, let's point out something. Loops are in music. Like, you have to loop in music in general. Country, folk, drum and bass, like, beatboxing, any form of music, you have to loop, because you have to get people to get into your rhythm. So looping is a thing. Even my beats loop, you know what I'm saying? But they loop until a certain point, and then they change. They change keys, or they're going to change instrumentation, like instruments. The melody might change, and then when it changes, then that next sequence will be a loop to carry on that progression, and then it'll do a modulation and modulate into another key, another signature key, or it might change back into the original signature key. So if your song starts out in C minor, then it might go to like F major and then jump back into C minor, or it might change another key. So timeless pieces. A lot of those rappers that I've mentioned, right? A lot of them they rock over sample beats. A lot of them, right? But like, let's say I think Jadakiss might be like really, really famous, right? One of the most famous ones on this list that he named, right? Does Jadakiss have songs that are timeless pieces that can his music can a Caucasian guy, which is a white guy, right, in Oklahoma, you know what I mean? Can he take one of Jadakiss records and put it to one of his, little short films that he got going on for like his family or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to think about timeless pieces and what makes a timeless piece in music. What builds it, and how can people use it? Like, and when I'm making my records, I'm thinking like, I need to make a timeless piece. I can't make a loop beat. Whereas, for example, let's say like this: a loop beat, either played out by hand or sample. There's an intro, and then the song plays. Drums are dropped in and out. This is what the gentleman said. Drums are dropped in and out, because we all do that. You know what I'm saying? That changes the feeling of the beat, right? A low pass filter. Not every producer does low pass filter, but I get what he's saying. A lot of them do. A lot of sample based producers do. A lot of them in the game do. Then he goes, and then the song ends. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong in what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But when you do that, you're literally stuck in that hip hop realm. You're stuck in that one style. It's not a timeless piece. So then he said, there's an intro bridge. He said, and then the song ends. There's no intro. There's no intro, no bridge, chords, etc. That's more for R&B, country. Now listen, hip hop, okay, does have that, but peep this. Let's say hip hop didn't have that, right? Hip hop can have that. Do you get what I'm saying? Hip hop can have bridges. Hip hop can have chord progressions. It's because of these, the way people have done hip hop. It tends to seem like it doesn't have it, but it does have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that was kind of trippy of what I just said right there. You know what I mean? But You don't let these people limit your creativity, and don't look at their creativity as if it's supposed to be your creativity. If you get what I'm saying. Don't look at Swiss Beats' creativity or Knife Wonder's creativity and think like that's supposed to be your creativity, and that's how and then that's the only way people are going to accept you or listen to your stuff. Don't think like that. Think outside the box fully, and think I'm gonna create my own style, my own genre. My song might not my song might just have a verse straight throughout, or it might just have just all choruses. I just change up. You know what I'm saying? My song might be like 4, 5, 6 different choruses. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but just do it, man. Don't think. I'm gonna play a song for you. I'm play a song for everybody. Whoever watches this video. First, I'm gonna go and let's go. Let's do this. Let's pull that up. Let's go to the browser. Right. I got a song right here called "Sun Come Down." "Sun Come Down" by Chance the Rapper. One of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. Flat out, period. There's so many key elements in the song that makes it a timeless piece. Now, the song might not have a billion, a gazillion, plays on like YouTube or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's not about that. It's about a timeless piece and what transpired in the record, man, to make it so different from what you would hear a Jadakiss do or Ransom would do. But it's rap and it's a timeless piece. I could bet you that white guy, the Caucasian guy in Oklahoma, can take this song and put it to some family footage of his family, or maybe a girlfriend or something. I guarantee you, man. I guarantee you, and because it's so universal. The song is so universal that so many people have been through this. Not just a black person that does a hip hop record. You know what I'm saying? Like the song "Why." You know what I'm saying? The song "Why" with Jadakiss. It's really for black people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It would only be a timeless piece inside of like black culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But this song right here, "Sun Come Down," is a timeless piece for any race, nationality that ever existed. Even aliens can play this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want you to see this. The intro, it has an intro. And the intro is in E, in F major, right? So then you go to the verse. The verse is in E, right? But you got to look at the chord progression, the way it switches, a C and so forth, right? Which is amazing. Chorus is in E, right? But then verse 2 switches all the way into F by itself. And I thought that was so amazing, man, to see that key change from the first verse, you know what I'm saying, to the second verse. Because the first verse is in E. As you can see, verse 1 is in E. And this is key to making timeless music. And also the instruments used change. The sound effects change. The percussion changes. Like different hi-hats and stuff come in. Like, it's so crazy. The sound effects change. His voice changes. He doesn't carry us a steady flow. You know what I'm saying? He starts talking like in the verse like the 70s. Like, like in the set, like in this, like a record made in the 70s. Like the 70s, like the 60s, no, like the 60s and the 70s. It's brilliant what he does in his record, man. It's brilliant the way he do. And if you don't know music, no, I'm not trying to say that he doesn't, like, no, Rio doesn't, but if you don't just jump out of just what hip hop is all about and expand into multiple different genres, and then also come back and start experimenting with your music creation, then you will never understand this, because you're just only like, I gotta go listen to that Jadakiss record, man. That joint's hot. But I guarantee you, man, the way Chance the Rapper did this one record, this one record, is, to me, I would listen to this record 1 billion times over any Jadakiss record. Because Jadakiss records, and I'm not trying to disrespect Jadakiss. I'm just saying, like, yeah, he got the flow of God. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss got one of the best flows, if not the best flow ever created, right? His voice is just the way he does it is sick, right? But this song is a timeless piece, and it's the way Chance the Rapper hits this record that makes you feel something, man. The way the chord progression, like the way the keys, the way they press these keys and the way it changes in the song is amazing, man. So you got G in here, you got C in here, you got E in here, you got F in here, you got A in here, you got so many different different chord progressions going on that make you feel something. C major, C minor, you know what I mean? Like E, like it's just crazy, dude. And when you start learning music theory and you start playing the chords and the keys and the guitar, when you start doing that yourself, you start appreciating music a lot more, because now you can say, I could do more than just that one loop. That's literally, I just made a beat yesterday and I already got my first chord progression in it. It's A, then it's A minor, then it jumps to C major. Then from C major, it jumps to F major. Then from F major to G major. Then it jumps back. Then here comes the loop, right? Because now I'm going to loop that progression. A major, C major, but then I switch up the C to do like a C, seventh chord, something like that. I switch it up. I switch up to C, and then I don't go back to F. I go to G, and then that ends my progression. That now I'm like, okay, so now when I do my verse, that was just the chorus. Now when I do my verse, it's going to change. Then when I do the bridge, it's going to change. So now I'm more into, and it's a rap song. My song is a rap song. You know, I'm going to be rhyming on it in my Ghost Wave style, but I'm rhyming. And the song is coming out, is going to be coming out in the summer of 2025. You know what I'm saying? And the song is called I'm About to Reload. Like I'm about to reload my clips. I'm about to reload. That's the record. So now let's go play. I'm gonna get a copyright strike, copyright claim for this song, but it's about the education part. So let's go to YouTube and I'm gonna play the record now. Let's go to YouTube. Chance the Rapper. And you said I listened to it. It's only made 5 years ago, man. And people should run this up, man. This should be one of the most played songs ever. Let's play this.
I let the sun come down without telling you exactly what I mean. And you might never know. I let the sun come down. I let the sun come down. I let the sun come down without letting you know exactly what I mean, exactly what you mean to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please don't let my death be about my death. Please don't make no movies about my death. Please make my death about my life. If you make a movie about my life, make it right. Please don't make no holograms, don't wanna do it twice. You wanna use my likeness, please approve it through my wife. And if you get the license, then you better use it right. Don't misconstrue my offerings to offer new advice. If I said it, I meant it. If I'm dead, to cement it. And cinder block cemeteries already ascended. I leave you my last name, I left on the last plane. Too much baggage, but you could carry on Bennett. I just wanna make sure that my words touch you. Pinky swear and kiss it, promise no one will hush you. Jump and hit the blocks, I promise you'll see the mushrooms. Clouds in the dust soon, leaving more thoughts than there are bristles on a brush broom. I let the sun come down. I let the sun come down, and you might never know. I let the sun come down. I let the sun come down. I let the sun come down without letting you know exactly what I mean, exactly what you mean to me. "7 p.m. thoughts in my home. Who to put in my will, who to put in my won't. Some people my blood, some people my flesh. That's the difference between catch and fetch. I don't want nobody to be at my wedding that won't be there for my marriage. They could see that shit on Facebook. They could like it, they could share it. Like, look at that little dress and how she wear it. I thought that pregnant belly probably tear it. You know they only did this shit for money. I know one day that they just gon' co-parent. I gotta zoom and count up all the carrots. I know that nigga probably went to Jared. I know that nigga probably so embarrassed. But they don't know nothing, baby. That's why I tell you when they say it, I say don't look down, don't look down. When they try and make up all that bullshit, I just tell you don't look down, don't look down. And when we going towards the sky, when we get into that atmosphere, don't look down, don't look down. And when they go into the comments, we like a comet, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down.
So I'm back. I just want to point out, man, that's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life, man. And you look at this comment right here, man. This artist is on another era. Like, do you understand what that comment right there? First of all, it only got 8 likes. That should have 1 million likes. That's what I mean about music, man. That's why when you step out of the realm of just constantly sampling and falling into your beat, it's just always just looping, and you just throw high pass or low pass filters over it, and like maybe a couple sound effects. You put the drums on it, and you just drop the drums in and out. It becomes repetitive. It becomes boring. It does not become a timeless piece. It does show skills with the artist, because the artist got to rhyme over it and they got to make a full song. I did a video on that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the artist really brings out a lot of these looped up beats and these sample beats, man. But when you can literally get in there and play a guitar, play a piano, and the chord progression, and embark on the emotions and the feelings, and you see how Chance the Rapper he was singing on it, singing, harmonizing, and rapping. He's doing 3 different things: singing, harming, rapping. He also was, he changed up verse 2. He's in verse 2 is when he's doing like the songs from like the 70s. Like, you see, like he's talking and then he harmonizes, talking, harmonizing. That's what they used to do in the 70s. Like, he really embodies music, man, stepping out outside of that circle. Thinking outside the box. Like, literally murdered this record, man. I'm talking about. It's a timeless piece, man. Just the intro alone, you could literally put that in like a bunch of your family photos, or a photo with you and your girl or whatever, you know what I mean? A loved one, or something that happened, some type of situation. Look at the key that it's played in. You know what I'm saying? Look at how it changes the key. Look at the key progression. Look at how it went from the guitar at the beginning, and then towards the end, you hear like a piano in there. Like, the sound effects are changing throughout. His voice is changing throughout. He's very versatile. Like, I'm saying, look, this is such a beautiful song. I find myself coming back to it over and over throughout the years. Thanks for making it, y'all. It's fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, you got to think about it. Look, I love the way he switched his flow at the end. Chance is so versatile. Most of these other rappers, they stay with the same flow throughout. He's taking his time with it, because he's literally, you could tell the way he's on the record is like a full artist, man. Like an artist. Like, it's crazy. Look, I was here 5 years ago, man, when the song dropped. I said, damn, this is really good. That's all I can fucking say, man. Because it was so good. It was so above what I can even do, man. What I can even imagine, man. That's in like 2020? 2020, that's when I first started to come back into making music. So I had literally just got my MPC in 2018. And then I was still trying to figure out how to make beats from scratch. Didn't know no music theory at that time. I think I made my first song in 2020 was the song Pop Shells Adam. But, I was still learning music. You know what I'm saying? So he was out here at that time making a song like this, man. That's inspiration right there. When you hear something like that, or when I hear something like that, 'cause a lot of stuff does not inspire me, man. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Because a lot of people making garbage every single day. And I don't say nothing, though. I mind my business. People come on my channel and disrespect me all the time. But I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm coming. And a lot of the music that they hear on my channel is old. It's not the production that I'm doing today. It's not. If you heard a song on my channel and it was not released in 2025, it's old, and my knowledge was not as good as it is today. And I'll be the first person to say I'll admit it. And most of that music I shouldn't even put it out. It shouldn't even be out there. 2025, the music that's coming out now is supposed to be out there, because my skill level is way better and my music theory is way better. That's the key. And my mixing is going to be way better. But anyway, Chance the Rapper, classic, timeless piece. I'm telling you, this song, listen to this record, man. It's so fire, and listen to it over and over and over again. And then go back and listen to those your favorite hip hop records, and you'll see the difference. Put on a Jadakiss record or a Ransom record. I'm not hating them. I'm not hating on those guys at all. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see like how hip hop is stuck in this one realm. You'll literally see how hip hop is stuck in this one realm. But you'll see how the guy said on here, Chance the Rapper is creating a new era. And that was 5 years ago. You saw what he said, man. This artist is on another era. This is where you should be taking your music. Whoever you are watching this video, if you made it to this point in the video, this is where you should be thinking of and taking your music. You gotta get out of that same repetitive sound and following other people. You gotta do it. Doesn't matter if you're doing your YouTube video. Your YouTube videos need to be different, man. Your photography needs to be different. Your photo editing needs to be different. Your music needs to be different. You need to learn music theory, play pianos, guitars, harps, cellos, trombones, violins, all that stuff. You need to be different, man. This is what I'm saying, guys and girls. Yeah, this your boy 005 Dynasty. This was a long one. I'm about to get up out of here, though. And don't forget to Google me. I want to give a shout out to everybody who has Googled me, who subscribed to me. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe, I would appreciate a subscription on my YouTube channel. I don't ask. If you want to follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on Google. Go on your phone, Google 005 Dynasty, and you can follow me on Google. And I appreciate it, guys and girls. I really, really do. I don't think I have my Google open right now, but yeah, see Google. So, yeah, you can come on Google and follow me. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got notifications I had earlier. I got to find them. But yeah, let me see it right here, actually. It's notifications. Yeah. No, that's not mine. Anyway, I got to find it. I got to go in my settings. But anyway, so I was going to show you something on Google, but follow me on Google. Hit your boy 005 Dynasty up, and we can chop it up even more. Keep the comments coming. Thank you for the awesome video. And thank you for the awesome video inspiration, Rayo. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'll check you guys.